Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here, and welcome to another NIKKE video. So we have the developers note for July 2023 is the second one, and we have a lot of exciting things ranging from Modernia's skin event plus summer part 2, which will be fully voiced. So really awesome to see. Well, let's take a deep dive into the patch note or rather the dev note, because we do have a lot to cover. So August 3rd is going to be the update, and first thing, they're going to fix the random pattern issue, and sometimes when your units stop attacking, all of these problems that happens in solo raid. So making it a bit easier for those of us that would like to do auto. And they're also adjusting the frame reward so that top 3% gets the third frame 3, and then top 10% gets frame 2. So the goal of that is to ease and tone down the level of competitiveness for solo raid, which is good, because I usually just auto everything, and this is welcome, of course. And also we're exploring a system. This is other upcoming improvements, exploring a system where the union leader is succeeded by another member when the union leader does not log in for a long time. So because union raid, you can't participate unless you're a certain level, and also the member level amount increases as you level up your union, as it's often not the best idea to restart a union, but sometimes you're kind of stuck if your union leader just quits. So this allows succession to take place, which is really good, because then your sub leaders who are active can maybe just replace the main leaders without having to create a brand new guild. And another thing is, this is honestly the biggest. We're developing an on and off function for the blur effect outside of the scope area using sniper rifles. This is probably the biggest buff for sniper rifle, because we no longer have to see that darkened blur when the snipers are zooming, right? Because you can't see the jiggles, you can't see the ass. But with this, hopefully we can turn that off, and they will just basically jiggle. And I expect a lot of jiggles from sniper rifle users, kind of like shotgun. So this is a huge buff for sniper rifle users across the board. Other than that, there's also the regrouping cycle for SP Arena. They're discussing, as we talked about previously in the other patch note. And again, you can talk to the customer service or use the social media platforms to provide feedback. Now, this is another big change: sanctions against macro program use. So for those of you that may not know this, top guilds macros are rampant because of Alice. Basically, there is a very tight window where you can click spam Alice to do more damage than even the strongest pilgrims like Scarlet or Modernia. And if you're not using the macro program to compete, there's no way a human could possibly do frame perfect attacks, and you're missing out a lot of damage. So this is very good in the sense that they're gonna address this and make it so no one can use macro and no one can use emulators. So this is a blanket, I'm gonna assume, ban across all macros and emulators, because they also want to use get you use the official PC version as well. They will release an upcoming announcement. Okay, I'm gonna assume kind of clarifying what is bannable, what is not bannable, what is going to be the sanction against it. But this is, I would say, indirectly a nerf to Alice at the top level, at the highest level. But it's good to finally get some clarifications, because it's, you know, always a gray area, and who knows what they would want us to do. Because, you know, at the very top level, it's all the mega whales, and if you're not using macro, you're not competing in the top guild or union raid. So this is a very clear stance on the macros, and we'll wait for the final announcement, and expect Alice to potentially go down in the tier list, just because of the changes. But for those of you that don't use macros, it's not going to change at all. I'll release a video where you can still get 80% of Alice's max damage output during the burst levels, because you can just swap simply to another unit, and Alice under the AI won't do equal to macro level damage, because they will just charge and release at full charge, right? So that's technically fine. So for August event, see you again. My God, I saw the comments you guys left, and everyone is going to be pulling for Summer Anise and Summer Helm. Absolutely crazy. This is going to be a crazy event. We got barbecue activities, Kraken, a short animation. Short animation. Oh, I cannot wait. One step closer to NIKKE anime, and also a BGM. Of course, this is going to be fully voiced, I believe, right? I hope this is going to be fully voiced. Ah, it is here. The first gift is looking forward. I remember reading about it. I'm getting I'm getting old, so I'm kind of forgetting. But yes, this event is going to be fully voiced, absolutely perfect, and we've got so many things coming up. This is really good. I mean, they're going to train us dry for sure, right? We know we've got Nier and then Red Hood potentially coming up, so they want to drain us dry. Also, the August event, they didn't forget the Modernia special. August 24th will mark the start of Modernia's costume event. Remember the one that won the slept overnight at Shikinkan's room. And there's also 5 character event avatar frames, which is great. The top 5 winners, I forgot who they were, but the Modernia's costume will be a unique level costume, have a character cutscene and a short story. Oh my god, this is gonna be sweetness overload. I can't wait to see how good the event is. And of course, lastly, the closing remarks are very, very sincere. And honestly, you can just feel the passion behind the devs for the game. And I'm very happy to keep playing NIKKE and to see where it goes. Of course, they admit the mistakes and the hardships they faced, but they will keep persevering and keep carrying on. So overall, awesome. Great dev note as always, and I'm very much looking forward to the summer event as well as the Modernia special event. And honestly, the sniper rifle change for the cultured users here, fantastic. Let me know your thoughts on this. And anyhow, TimaeuSS here, and I'll see you guys in the next video.